Okay, so on Saturday we went out to
good lord
my cousin's fundraiser that they had for school, and they're doing a haunted house. And while we're waiting in line, this lady comes up to us and she asks if we would like any lemonade or hot cocoa and cookies while we're waiting in line, because it's a little chilly out there.
Right. Also, it was $2 to buy a cup of hot cocoa or lemonade and a bag of cookies, so that way you could fund the after prom for the high school.
And I was really banking on this lemonade because I was thirsty and my throat was getting really dry. So that's what I got.
Okay, so yes, Anna gets lemonade. Harmony and I get hot chocolate. And, it's not really hot chocolate, but, it's for a good cause. So you're not going to complain about the temperature of it.
No.
And so we drink it, we're just hanging out in line, and she makes her rounds back again. And
okay, no. So as I'm drinking this lemonade, my first sip, I'm like, ew. It's very, very lemony. It tasted like cleaning product lemon.
I believe you used the word tart at one point.
It was tart, but the more I think about it, it did kind of taste like Pledge.
Okay.
So this lady comes back around and she stops by us and she's like, so how is everything? And Beth and Harmony were like, yeah, it was good. And she specifically asked me, and how was the lemonade?
And you said...
Me being the polite person that I am, said, it was great.
So she talks to us about how she makes this lemonade for like 2 minutes, walks away, and I turn and I look at Anna, and I go, you lied to her. She asked you a question, and you lied to her. She wanted your honest opinion, and you lied.
She wanted to make sure that the lemonade she just made and didn't get a chance to tasted good.
What? She tasted it. Just watch. She was like, oh, that one lady said that it was good. And then she tastes it, and she's like, oh, this tastes like Pledge. And then she's like, that bitch lied to me.
That, or she's like, that bitch don't have taste buds.
So later on, we're talking about this damn lemonade and making fun of Anna because of it. And she goes, well, I didn't want to hurt that kid's feelings. And I go, Anna, that was a grown-ass woman.
And I said,
that was someone's mom, and you lied to them.
And I said I couldn't tell because she was in makeup.
She was taller than you.
So there are kids that are out there that are taller than me.
Yeah, she was taller than you. Very clearly. Like, at least in her 30s.
The makeup was a little bit of like white covering.
It was like mediocre. It was like mediocre skeleton makeup that was done in like 5 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
And you thought it was a grown child.
My eyes aren't as good as what they used to be.
Neither are your taste buds.
No, because I just lied to everybody.
I can't believe you. We can't take you anywhere. So if you have lemonade, don't ask Anna for her opinion.
Don't ask me. I won't give you an honest opinion because I would feel too bad if I hated it.
Why did I write this? Brought to you by the record button.
Hello and welcome back to Why Did I Write This, the podcast where we've killed Mark Chapman so you didn't have to. My name is Beth.
I'm Anna.
I'm Harmony.
We fucking did it, Beach.
You did it specifically.
You're right.
You fucking did it. You
one
killed
shot.
him.
Did it in one shot.
Did not miss your chance to blow.
360 no scope.
God. Alright, well, other than killing Mark Chapman, what else is going on here?
Okay, so we left off with I got bitch slapped by John.
Yeah,
because I don't want to date him.
The person that you saved. You just saved his life and he bitch slapped you because you wouldn't hoe it up with him.
So, me and the other Beatles spent the night together. And we left off at, there was a knock at my door.
Oh, but you decided that you were going to give him a date and time to find you in the future,
Oh,
right?
yes. So did that, and there's a knock at my door.
Knock at your door.
And I went up to go get it. John stood there in the flesh.
Imagine that.
Of course. I staggered backward. He had his hands behind his back and he was looking at the ground ashamed. Anna, who is it? Ringo called from the kitchen. A Girl Scout. I'll be out in the hall. I pushed him back into the hall and closed the door behind me. What are you doing? I crossed my arm over my chest.
Just the one. Just the one.
Just the one.
He's standing there like a 90s rapper.
Look at me, John. His eyes were bloodshot like he hadn't slept. Oops. In forever.
It's only been one night, and he didn't even cry against a wall.
He doesn't have real feelings for you.
He doesn't have real walls.
Shoot. That's unfortunate.
He pulled a bouquet of carnations from behind him.
Oh, we've upgraded. Downgraded.
Downgraded. Those are the cheaper flowers.
Oh, good point.
I got these for you.
Why does he sound like a shitty frat boy?
He held them out. I stared at him. What you did and said was cruel and fucking unnecessary.
Oh.
He noticed his hand mark and went back to looking at the floor. That's why I came.
Full stop.
Wow.
Oh, you'll like this. I thought about it long and hard all last night.
God.
I'm so sorry, Anna. He tried to hug me and I pushed him away. No, John. You really hurt me. Also, what you said just was... I stopped and went into the apartment. I was ready to leave.
This is an interesting conversation with the Girl Scouts you're having.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight them. I want my Samoas. Guys, I'm going. But first, visit this address on this day at this time. Okay? I wrote it down for them and started to cry. I'ma miss you guys.
I'ma miss you guys.
I'ma miss you.
Don't ever
I'ma miss you guys.
I'ma miss you. Don't ever forget me, okay?
I don't know how you would forget the person that killed Mark Chapman.
Drugs.
Good point. Good point.
Listen, she went back in time further after killing him. And yeah, so she didn't get a chance to get interviewed and get her name in history books.
You're right. I love you all. Ew. Kissing each of them, I grabbed my time machine, pressed a few buttons, and twisted a couple knobs.
Like your
Wow.
iPod?
So official.
I didn't bring my iPod with me, unfortunately. Waving to them, tears streaming down my face, I soon flashed to my room at my house. My parents were still in Brazil.
Oh my god, I forgot about that!
Casually in Brazil.
That's a good thing.
Oh my god.
The house was still very clean thanks to my boredom. I miss them so much already. But what was the date I wrote down? July 26, 2009. Today was the 26th, wasn't it? Check you.
Okay.
You'd kind of lose some of your memory there on the way back.
Yes.
I love that you didn't even, give yourself time away from them. You just immediately transport.
I miss them.
Why didn't you just fucking stay with them?
Okay, it's 5 minutes for me, but years for them.
You're so clingy.
Oh.
Checking the calendar, I got a positive answer as yes.
What?
The hand mark on my cheek was still very visible and clear. I headed downstairs to the living room and thought long and hard about everything.
Stop thinking about things long and hard.
Someone has to.
Have you ever considered thinking about things short and soft?
I can't believe you. I wonder if they forgot. More tears.
Well, you seem to forget in a span of 3 minutes, so...
I couldn't think like that. No. There was a knock on my door. That's them! I dashed...
It's just like the mailman. You're like, the Beatles? He's like, no.
I dashed to the door and quickly opened it. My face drained when I saw the mailman. I think Beth is from the future. Oh God, Beth. Woo! Okay. I saw the mailman holding a package. Oh, thank you. I took it from him and shut the door behind him. It was a package.
Cookies.
It was a package from my parents. Yay, souvenirs. I went into the kitchen and grabbed a sharp. Please
Don't grab a short from the kitchen. Is that where you store your shards?
I need a frozen shart. Okay, I grabbed a sharp knife to cut open the tightly taped lid. Inside held some cultural dress from Brazil along with a note. Hope you love the fiesta dress. We love you. Love Mom and Dad. Thanks, Mom. I closed the lid and went upstairs to put it under my bed. That's when I heard 4 car doors slam. Then another knock on my door.
Oh my god.
It's not the mailman this time.
He's back. He's like, I have more packages.
The FBI.
Ma'am, did you call Mark Chapman?
Well, yes, I did. Finally getting the recognition I need. I bolted downstairs, tears still dripping from my eyes. I opened the door and saw Paul, George, Ringo, and John.
Oh,
All of them so much older looking.
I can't imagine why.
I screamed and jumped up and down and smiled widely.
There you are smiling widely again. I don't know why that's the thing you like to do so much.
Harmony, I would like for you
Oh, God.
to read,
Okay.
because I love when you react to gross.
Oh.
I jumped onto Ringo, who was closest to me. We hugged and he walked in, still holding me.
So you did like a koala hug on him?
Yes.
Oh.
He quickly kissed my lips and set me down.
Beth is making the most disgusted face.
You guys are here!
They're like in their 60s or 70s
Oh,
at this
no!
point. I think it's 70s.
Oh my god!
And you're still like, what did we decide your age was? Like 20?
I didn't say. I think it was like 18.
Yeah, okay.
Legal?
Yeah. We made it at the beginning of this, we did a disclaimer saying, we're saying Anna's age is 18. You guys are here. I went over to Paul and we quickly kissed.
Ew. Beth.
You still crying? It's been over 50 years, love.
Oh, give me the gun right now.
George hugged me tight and we kissed.
Gross. Ew.
John and I stared at each other when I got to him. He set his hand on my cheek, his hand mark still there.
Oh, God.
Anna, I'm really sorry. He put a lock of hair behind my ear.
Ew.
Get your hair under control.
You know what? I'm sorry, okay? Just don't worry about it.
What?
I forgive you.
Oh my god.
He pulled me in tightly and tilted my chin up
Stop.
and kissed me.
Stop. Don't touch my chin, Beth.
He still seemed like the young man I went on a date with, but still, he was 69.
I'm loving it.
And it was awkward.
Oh my God.
Awkward for us all, you know?
Also, he was going to turn 70 in October. I pulled away. Jeez, what was that for? I missed you.
Oh.
Gross.
He had his hands on my back.
No.
Oh.
Paul came over.
This is getting spicy.
Paul came over
Ew.
and set me free.
They're writing a cease and desist letter right now.
Okay, John, no need to freak her out. May we have a seat, Anna?
No.
Paul asked.
Get
I
out.
nodded, and I let them sit. George patted the seat beside him, and I sat next to him. He laid his head on my shoulder.
No!
So...
It's like somebody's grandpa is making a move on you,
Oh my
and I hate it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You need me to take over.
So, did you guys get married like I said?
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yes, we did, Anna. But thing is, I still love you.
Oh my god.
I even fell back in love once I saw you. Paul reached out his hand to me, and I grabbed it. He
Ew.
kissed the top of it,
No.
and I laughed.
Fuck no.
I'm sorry, Paul. I truly meant it too.
Do you want Beth? Here, give Beth the smut.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
It's not. I don't think there's any smutty scenes.
Give her the smut. There's no smut. Okay. Oh my gosh. Later on into the evening, we decided to watch a movie. I was on the floor leaning up against the couch. Ringo was sitting behind me playing with my hair.
Gross.
Paul was on my left side and George was on my right. Ew, okay, John had his head in my lap.
Disgusting. Grandpas are surrounding me.
Just wait. Even though they were all in their 60s,
For fuck's sakes.
everything felt normal and not awkward.
It was awkward earlier.
I felt safe and secure. Once again, I was happy. This brings back memories, don't it? George said out of the blue.
Gross.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
To 10 minutes ago, when you were only in your
It
20s.
was 10 minutes to me.
I don't care.
I replied, laying my head on his shoulder.
Ew.
Ringo tilted my head to the side and moved all my hair behind my ear.
No. No.
Don't.
He loudly gave me a smack on the cheek,
Ew.
and I felt embarrassed.
Ew.
I don't know why.
Why couldn't he have just brought you one of his MS Paint pictures?
Your baby.
Your baby.
Uh,
Maybe I'm the inspiration.
oh, God. I don't know why, but why were they so fond of me? Oh. The movie ended and it was pitch black out. You guys want to stay over? I asked.
No.
Paul, what? You guys want to stay over? I asked. Paul holding my hand in his. Okay, Paul needed some action. They all nodded and we talked like it was back in the day. You guys want some pizza? Oh my god. My parents bought like 3,000 boxes so I wouldn't go hungry. I laughed. Only if I can help, George asked.
What?
I don't know, that's what it says. I shrugged. Sure. He stood up before me and held out his hand. I took hold of it and we went into the kitchen. I grabbed a cheese pizza out and preheated the oven. You're wearing the same outfit from the day you left. You're still as beautiful as I remember.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
George placed a hand on my waist. George placed a hand on my waist. Hang on, honey, I said, placing my hand on his cheek. God, you're really getting into it.
Why would he? It's just like, ah.
I don't like... You are 18. These men, these whole-ass adults,
These whole ass grandpas.
these whole-ass grandpas who are married. They're married.
Emphasis married.
They're
They are-
cheating currently.
Yes, they are currently cheating with an 18-year-old time traveler that John just slept 10 minutes ago in the past.
That's a sentence. Okay.
Wait, this one that you're about to read?
No, what Harmony just said.
Okay.
But I blinked and saw the younger version of him.
Oh my god.
Just then. He took me to a fair and we kissed on the broken down Ferris wheel. Wrapping my arms around his middle, I hugged him, feeling his warmth. He is still 60-something. This is weird. He wasn't as lanky as he used to be, but
yeah, I wonder why.
he still seemed like he was many years ago.
What?
Ma'am. Huh. I pulled back enough to gaze into his eyes. The young guy I fell in love with many years ago now. The oven beeped, knocking me back to reality. I'm sorry. I let go and threw the pizza in the oven. It's just thinking.
Cardboard and everything.
Yep.
Didn't even unwrap the plastic.
Yeah. She has 3,000. It's fine. She's got more where that's from. Oh my god. I set the timer and he appeared right in front of me when I turned around. Don't be, okay? Anna, do you know why you're so special to us?
Ew.
Because you could travel back in time and kill Mark Chapman.
Nope. He set a hand on my shoulder and squeezed firmly. I shook my head no. Because you saved us for one. And you're a best friend of ours. You're so much different from all the other girls we've met.
Telling you.
You're not like other girls.
You're quirky. We love you still, even after all these years. Oh, God. Babe.
Just imagine an almost 70-year-old calling an 18-year-old babe.
Babe, you're a hero, and we would die if you ever left us. Now stop crying and give me a hug.
Will you die now?
He kissed my cheek and we hugged tightly. I took his hand and we went back into the living room. I flopped down next to Ringo and cuddled with him. You know, I wish we could go back to our last day when it's not as awkward. John hinted for me to do it.
What?
And maybe I wouldn't have to look at what I did to you many years ago.
Oh my god.
He reached out and touched my face. The hand marks still visible, but fading. Smiling. I slipped away from them and got the time machine. Come hold on to me.
There's a pizza in the oven.
But first, let me turn off the oven.
Okay, good. I had the forethought.
So important.
I turned off the oven.
I don't see why it would matter when you can just go forward in time to before things burn down from the oven. You have a time machine.
You do. I turned off the oven, then all the guys hugged on to me. I twisted and pressed a few buttons and knobs, and we flashed back to Ringo's apartment. All of them younger again.
But that doesn't make any fucking sense.
What?
They shouldn't be younger. You went back in time and you weren't a negative fetus.
Oh my god.
You know, I went from seeing you young to old to young again. What day is it? I asked,
Really, honestly.
stepping into the middle of the room. One of my socks had been left there. Hang on, I need to see something. John opened the front door and picked up a bouquet of carnations and handed them to me. You left these here.
Shut up.
I took them and muttered a thanks. Whew. I left my socks here. I went to pick them up, but Paul grabbed my hand and laced our fingers together. Get them later. He squeezed my hand. I looked at him surprised.
Such a weird plot point.
Okay, I will. Ringo came to my other side and held my hand. How many hands do you have?
It's a pentagon. You need 5 hands for each hand. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Oh, God. Jeez, guys. Why so touchy, I joked.
Yeah, no shit.
You're the one who fucking missed him after 5 minutes.
I just saw a shiver go through Beth.
because now it all feels right. Ringo was stroking my hand with his thumb. I let go of their hands and walked to the front door. How about we go on a walk, huh? We can hang out by that creek. Question mark. We can hang out by that creek? I got my camera.
Are there dunes there?
We could take pictures. I urged them to come. Sure. Let's go. John got in front of me and opened the door. After you. Thank you. I walked out the door and waited for them.
Gimme.
Yep, this is your time to shine.
Okay. It was very chilly outside, and my jacket was very thin. But I showed them I wasn't cold. The creek actually...
How did you show them that you weren't cold?
God, I'm hacking toasty.
Like, open it up and be like, hey. What's going on here? I'm so hot right now.
Oh my god. The creek actually flowed through a draining system, which was pretty in its own way.
What?
Why is it anytime I try to describe my environment to you, you always poke holes in it?
Because it's bad writing. It's the whole point of the show.
You could sit under the road if you wanted.
The road?
What? Are we going down into the drainage? We're taking a date down to the sewers. That's where we're going.
We're gonna go see the rats.
Turtles.
Stop it, you're gonna make me pee. The water was trickling by us, and we stood taking pictures of us in random things.
In the sewers.
Hey Anna, John said, standing on top of the drainway with George.
Wait, where are we? Are we under the road or above the road?
Yes.
God damn it.
We're in limbo in between.
George holding my camera. Go stand by the sticking... The what?
What?
Go stand by the tree sticking out of the mud. Paul, go on the left side, and Ringo, go on the other side. I'm sorry. Woo, I'm toasty. We agreed, and Paul and Ringo got in their places. I looked into the water and saw a piece of wet cement sticking out of the water.
What? Where the hell are we?
Yes.
I told you where we were. I put my leg way in front of me, and suddenly I felt myself go through the cement and into waist deep cold water.
Why are you going through the cement?
Screaming, Ringo and Paul quickly come to my rescue. George slid down the grassy hill to help me, and John set my camera in the grass and hopped down.
I need you to illustrate this location and put it on the Patreon, because I have no clue where the heck we are. I don't understand this.
Yes, I can make a rough draft of it.
Thank you.
Okay, whew. Ringo got into a wide, muddy platform and grabbed under my arms, whereas Paul got hold of my waist, and they both lifted me onto land, setting me on my feet.
I would hope so. What are they going to do a keg stand with you? On your head instead?
Yes. Are you okay, love? George asked, taking off my wet sweatshirt and handing it to John. They're undressing me.
It's fine, because they're back to not being old anymore.
That's right, I forgot.
Then he took off his suit jacket and draped it over my shoulders. I nodded frantically, still in shock. I actually almost cried because it happened so fast.
Frantically?
And now I was freezing.
Why does that make you nod frantically?
He asked if I was okay.
Oh, okay. Alright. I just want to make sure.
Look at me, Paul instructed, and
No.
I obeyed.
No.
Oh, don't write it like
I'm a
that.
good girl.
Oh! Ew.
You poor thing. Come on, let's go home and get you changed before you freeze.
Ew.
They helped me up the hill, and John grabbed my camera, shoving it in his pocket.
Is John gonna steal from you?
No.
Probably.
Well,
He stole her heart already.
so how was your swim, Anna?
Ugh.
John tried to lighten the mood. Cold, I shivered. Aw, it's okay. I'll keep you warm.
Don't touch me.
Ringo
Why does
threw
he
his
sound like
arm
he's-
around me.
It sounds like they're talking to a cat.
Meow.
Ew.
Ew.
Meow. Hashtag Sonic the movie.
are
Hashtag
you-
best movie ever.
What is happening? Did you just glitch and go back to the future? Like, what?
No, now we're back to, are your hands cold, George asked.
So he has an excuse to hold your fucking hands?
I held one out and he grabbed it.
Of course he did.
When we get back to my place, I'll let you borrow some of my clothes. Ringo rubbed my arm.
Good news, you left some socks there.
I nodded. Thanks. I was shivering lots from the cold.
Uh,
We're almost home, Anna. Ringo rubbed my arm a bit faster this time.
I love the thought that he's just like rubbing one arm up
Like-
and down.
You're trying to start a fire on my sleeve.
Right?
Good. It's so cold.
Oh my god.
Speak of the devil. We had seen the apartments in clear sight. Wanna run? Paul asked.
No.
No! I just fell into a river. No.
Yes, I immediately yelled. Ringo moved his hand to mine, and now I was holding his and George's. Dashing inside and up the stairs, we were out of breath.
Once again with like the 5-hand situation going on.
We walked in Ringo's apartment, and he went and grabbed a pair of sweatpants and a t-shirt. Thank you, I said, taking them. I went and changed, skin bright red and numb all over. I set my wet clothes in a hamper and walked briskly into the living room. John had a thick blanket over him, and he invited me to sit next to him.
Does Harmony need to take over? Oh, yes.
Okay. It's okay, love. I don't bite. He opened his arm.
I do.
He opened his arm and I slid into it and under the warmth. Got my camera? I asked. Yeah, it's in my pocket. He reached in his left pocket and pulled it out. Here you go. Thank you. I grabbed it and stared at it. What's wrong? George plopped down next to me. Nothing. Can you set that over there? I handed it to him. John had his arm around me under the blanket, his other hand resting on my arm, stroking it with 2 fingers.
Specifically 2 fingers.
Back and forth.
Stop.
Back and forth, it was a calm rhythm.
Ew. How does that even work?
Now what should we do?
Wait, oh, hold on, stop. What?
What?
I was doing this.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
okay. Now what should we do? Paul asked. I don't know. John, stop. You're making me tired. I pulled my arm away and he slid his arm down to my thigh. At least
Put
the
the moves
side of
on.
it.
The side of it.
George leaned up against me and sighed.
It's inner thigh.
He slipped his hand under the blanket and grabbed John's hand, thinking it was mine.
Don't.
Love, did your hands get bigger? John asked, looking me dead in the eyes.
Did your hands get bigger, or are you just happy to see me?
I'm not holding your hand, I said. I started to laugh. Excuse me, but I think you two would make a perfect couple.
Oh, for
Ooh,
fuck's
funny
Yeah.
joke.
sake. Wait, hold on. Okay, just need to make sure. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Gotta make sure you don't get canceled.
Yeah.
Again.
Alright. I wriggled out from the blanket and sat on the floor. Paul sat by me and sat his hand on my knee. I'm sorry for your loss.
What?
What?
Who died?
Me on the inside.
I've been dead the whole time.
Oh, it's fine. George yanked his hand away and blushed bright red.
Oh my god, are you saying sorry for your loss because they're gonna be a cute couple together?
I don't know.
It's not what it looks like, Anna. John leapt down and landed on top of me.
What the
Whoa.
No, get off, I screamed, a stupid grin on my face.
Oh boy.
Paul tried to pry him off, and George and Ringo joined in.
What the fuck?
Guys, you're crushing me, I yelled breathlessly.
I like that character. She should make an appearance more often.
Using all the strength I had, I tried pushing them off. Ringo landed on me, and we rolled until I was on top of him.
I don't like this.
We stared into each other's eyes.
No.
God.
He moved his mouth closer to mine.
This is the least sexy thing you could write.
He moved his mouth closer to mine,
Ow!
but I stopped him. Shit! I rolled off of him. What? He sat up. I got my burn.
Rug burn.
Oh! That does not say rug.
I got rug burn. The end.
Are you kidding me? We went through all of that, and that's what you're ending on?
The end. But this time I killed Mark Chapman, so the end.
Oh, I'm gonna fight you. Can't believe you made me suffer through all of that for that kind of an ending.
Well, you're welcome to write your own ending.
Oh, I just might have to.
You might. I might
I'm gonna have
as
to
well.
make my own fan fiction about your freaking fan fiction.
That was a wild ride, guys.
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
god.
So final thoughts.
Oh, I can't believe.
Did you
No.
cry? Did you cry?
No.
Did you feel heartfelt?
Absolutely not.
Well, I cried, but I don't think it was the kind of crying you wanted from me.
Yeah, it was not like, oh, this is so romantic and wonderful. I was like, this is horrifying. I'm gonna have nightmares.
I especially liked when they were like old as fuck
I did not like that.
and still trying to make a move.
God. Ugh.
With someone that they hadn't seen in 50 years.
But I saw
And
it
they
a
were
few minutes
married?
ago.
Yeah. They were married. You were still 18.
Yeah, there's a lot of gross. There's a lot of gross.
Yeah.
This story is a sin,
Oh.
but thank you, everybody, for joining in this and sticking with us.
Oh my god. I think we need to, like, open a way for people to send us their therapy bills after that one.
Yeah,
I don't have the money for that.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
either, but you know what? That was traumatic.
I'll send them a high five. Just draw a picture of my hand, send it, and be like, "Good job, you're good." So anyway,
Oh my god.
Saran Wrap.
Yeah.
Where can people find us?
So I just want to reiterate once again, thank you for sticking with us through this entire thing. If you would like to see more from the Record Button or just have updates about Why Did I Write This in general, you can go to recordbuttongroup.com, and we have links to all of our social media pages on there, as well as the merch store for the Record Button.
Don't forget, rate and review us. We like those.
We do.
Review the podcast as a whole, not the specific story.
Well, I mean, do what you want,
Do
but
a little bit of both.
yeah,
Alright.
tell us your true thoughts.
Boost our algorithm.
You know, it's just, gotta make Al, the rhythm, happy.
Oh my god. Okay, this has been Why Did I Rate This? I'm Anna.
I'm Harmony.
I'm Beth.
And thank you, goodbye, love you, bye.
Why did I write this?